How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. The day has finally come. Liliana of the Veil is legal in Pioneer. So, unfortunately, the other Dominaria United cards aren't legal yet at the time of this recording. It's August 31st. It's a Wednesday. I think the set is fully released either tomorrow or Friday, and you won't be able to get like any of the new cards until like people open them and sealed and draft, at least online, right? So unfortunately, we're only gonna be able to play with Liliana of the Veil at itself. There's no other Dominaria cards, United cards in the deck, unfortunately. So, what we're going to do is we're going to just literally take the list that we trophied with, qualified with for mana traders, and just add a little onto it. Simple as that. No changes other than that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to cut the 3 Briarbridge trackers on one Asticus Chariot and add the 4 Liliana of the Veil. We're going to try 4. We're going to see how they perform. I do have an idea of what I want the list to look like post Dominaria United. As a kind of a sneak peek, I do think we want some number of evolved sleepers. I think now that we're cutting a lot of the creatures for Liliana of the Veil, I do think that Ranger class gets a lot worse. And now that we have Liliana of the Veil where we can, pitch extra lands to her +1, we can get to Delirium a little bit easier for Grimflare, which means that, excuse me, which means that Grimflare is more likely to be Delirium, actually, and it's less likely that we need the Ranger class. The Ranger class is still a bonus, but the level 3 definitely takes a hit because we only want 14 creatures now. So my idea is after the set is fully released, we're going to try on 3 Evolved Sleepers just to try them. Cut this Chariot and the 2 Ranger classes and add the Evolved Sleepers. I think the Evolved Sleepers are going to be really good in the deck. It lets you curve out and put a bunch of threats on the board. So if the meta does become a Liliana centric meta, we can sacrifice a creature and then kill the Liliana the Crackback. On top of that, I think this card's really good. I wrote an article about Hex Drinker, about how good Hex Drinker was before. It really spiked when it saw a lot of play in Black Green Rock in Modern. And this card is just the same, except it's a lot better because you can activate the level up abilities essentially at instant speed. But again, today we are just we don't have access to that card. This is what we have to work with. I was actually expecting to play Modern today, but I saw Misplaced Gingers play Liliana. I was like, oh, it's actually like you can actually play it in Pioneer now. So we're gonna try it out and see how she performs. Friday is draft release. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks, Mord. Oh, okay, cool. I guess that's a change. You don't have to like some confirm. You just join once we get paired, which is interesting. Look at that card that has to attack and not protect our queen. That's true. I mean, I was actually considering a tireless tracker over the sickest chariot. But the number is like we can't like sandbag any lands in our hand for a top deck tracker because of Liliana. And then we don't have fetches either outside of like the 2 Fable passages. So I think tireless tracker also gets a lot worse. I was thinking of like maybe 1 Briarbridge tracker, but I think that's a little loose. Could be wrong. So Saturday is likely when they'll start to pop. Yeah, I'll probably take the weekend off. It is my fiance's birthday and then a holiday. So I'll probably take this weekend off. So hopefully by like I'll probably stream today and maybe try to stream either tomorrow and or Friday. And then from there I'll take the weekend off and then stream Tuesday. We're against food. It's a good draw. How's it going, Corey? Cards come out tomorrow. Okay, it comes out tomorrow, but then we need available on mana traders. So these are 2 sacks. Push. I think we just take the push here. Because this Scooz is going to take over the game. It's fortunate that they hit the second land because we wanted to Liliana them. Thirst. I don't want to play this Skuza because they'll just kill with the Harvester. I might just have to just thirst this. They get a food out of it though. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's fortunate use of return. They got really lucky and drew their second land. But really needed a protector Skews. I could have like maybe decayed the oven, but then like if they go so they drew land into Fable. So we'll probably Liliana minus them. We could also just play Skews. Or Trespasser. Trespasser actually might be better because we could block the Goblin Shaman. Kind of like that, actually. Yeah, we'll play the Trespasser. I might leave the Harvester just to grow Skews. But I'll take the push. Village Fright. So their hand is Deadly Dispute, 2 unknown. Okay. Okay, so their hand is Deadly Dispute. And they're about to draw 2 cards off this. Oh, man. Don't think we're going to win this game. They didn't Deadly Dispute, which is interesting. I could Lily plus. You were taking Fable? That's also a line, too. I mean, they had 1 land, right? So it's like... I feel like by the time... Unless they literally hit Runner, it's like, eh. Yeah, I think we Lily minus 2. I think so. I think you're right. The problem is they kind of get free value out of this. But this Liliana is indeed uncontested. There's also an argument to Lily Plus too, but I think just having a clear board's good. Sorry, my mic is. Then draw cracking is good for us, obviously. Is this a spot where we just don't activate Liliana? Yep, that's officially the first Liliana casted. It wasn't very great. It wasn't very good, that's for sure. Kind of like our hand. I could plus Liliana and just discard a push. They were just so quick to activate that blood token to discard a swamp. I feel like their hand's pretty blank, and they drew the Unlucky Witness. So I feel like the last two cards are just blank. They didn't play a land, which is interesting. Like, maybe they're all just, like, threaten effects, but I think I like just not activating Liliana here. And then, like, they can't really attack it down. And then we have a Scoos in play. So I think I'm going to go with that line here. Hi, Udakachi. Here's a list. Another Deadly Dispute. So they're all the cards could be more disputes, but they drew two, so just really have to see what. It's probably another claim. I haven't liked it because I liked Extinction of it specifically for Mono Green Bob. But it is on my radar, depending on how the meta goes. Oh, it's cute that they have the treasures for Scoos. If the meta goes away from Mono Green, then definitely worth playing Calling Ritual. But I do like Extinction of it because Mono Green's like everywhere. So how do we get out of this game? So they have 3 cards. Fatal Push. We're at 8. I'll do my own scavenging use. I should have actually pushed this and ate it. I did not think about that. That's the line I should have taken. I feel like this is like garbage time. I feel like we're really behind. But that is a line I should have taken. I should have just done that. Just cash in this push. We have 2. But I guess I have the food tokens already, so it doesn't matter, technically. So actually that line wouldn't have mattered. Oh, man. So how do we get out of this? I mean, if Rakdos Sac is becomes really, really tier 1, then Calling Ritual would definitely be a slam dunk for sure. For sure. Pitch Gigantha in hand. No bueno. How's it going, football? So we are at a virtual 3. Ain't winning that. The best companion. Please don't. I'm gonna boycott your stream. I'm gonna boycott your stream. I don't like Go Blank against this deck. It only hits Cat, even then it's slow. It's just what they like claim or threats is just so bad. The Lilianas are also just not great either, too, because they have like the Unlucky Witnesses and the Goblin Token Fables. Like the Lilianas are actually just not that great here. There's art for like Epic Downfall. We're gonna put out the Chariot. There's art for Epic Downfall. Just tag Fables and Mayhem Doubles, but also art for Extinction Event just to exile. But yeah, I agree. Lilias are bad, but like I don't think we have anything that's just good in this matchup either. That's from the side what I would want in. Like I don't want Gold Blanks. I don't think. We could board in Duresses just to tag the claim effects. Maybe we just go like this. And then like they have Cat too. They bring it back. Like Lilianas are actually just like actively bad in this matchup, I think. But we'll keep 2 just on the play. When is Liliana gonna get a time machine? Ouch. There's argument to like sandbag the Thoughtseize. Because once we play the swap, we can't play Fable Passage. Or like Fable Passage can be, unless we draw another land, Fable Passage is gonna come to play tapped, or Lilia's gonna come to play. Like one of these lands are gonna come to play tapped as a third land if we didn't draw another one. What? I still think we Thoughtseize here. Alright, well, once we take the oven, their hand literally doesn't do anything. Yeah, their hand is kind of like trash. Okay, so we drew our our third land, quote unquote. So we can go Lair and pass. Okay. Okay, that doesn't matter to me. So they can Mayhem Devil here. I'm not gonna play the Grimflare. So I'm assuming they're gonna play Mayhem Devil next turn. They could also they'll probably Village Rites end a turn, right? But just in case, I think I will play the Fabled Passage here. And then so we can trick Revolt. I don't know if they can be Gargaroth. We do need to draw a 5th land for it, though. They drew the oven. Okay. Well, they better village right this now. Or they're not going to be able to get value off of this. Oh, Deadly Dispute, whichever. So they have Cauldron Familiar and Den of the Bugbear. We really can't deploy our Grimflare out just because they have the stupid Claim the Firstborn in their hand. Let's play Den. Fable, sure. Oh yeah, Kalidas is so good. So I'm not gonna play the Cauldron Familiar. Backup Kalidas. Do I just attack with this Kalidas and then leave up the lair? But then they can just claim the Firstborn it. So I really don't want to do anything here. Do I just like pass? I could push the Goblin token, but like I feel like that's just a waste of resources. So if I attack, I kind of have to push the Goblin token. I think I just have to pass, as awkward as that is. I could Fable the Trophy of the Fable, but I kind of want to wait until it turns into a creature just so we have a zombie to Cletus to trigger Revolt to push a Mayhem Devil in the future, for example. I think I pass here. It feels bad because we're like literally not doing anything, but so there it is. Clean the Firstborn, Mayhem Devil to Unknown. Yeah, that's a good point, DC Tyrant. We could do that too, but I also kind of want to save a push and the trophy for the Fable, right? Oh man, that's pretty bad. Luckily, we have a backup. I don't think we can activate later here because they can just claim their Firstborn it, and then we need the 4th land to slam Kalidas. Okay. So their hand is claim the firstborn to unknown. Claim the firstborn, one unknown. Thoughtseize is not a bad draw. If you draw a black source off the top, we can Thoughtseize, Grimflare, and Trophy. We do have to be careful too, because this hive can just like kind of get us out of nowhere too. Which is what they're gonna do. Sure. So again, black source would be probably the best draw because we get Thoughtseize, Claim, Trophy the Reflection, and Classic Room Flare. That was not the case. We can still Trophy and Thoughtseize, go to 5, back up to 8 with the Cletus. They activate Den of the Bugbear. Take well, we could trade a zombie for their Den and then get another zombie. I think we Thoughtseize first here. I think we could Thoughtseize here. We're at a virtual 6. Yeah, let's Thoughtseize here. So they could Gigantha here. 1, 2, 3. So they can just go Gigantha hand, cast Gigantha because of the swamp. So if that is their play, we can always just attack with Cletus, sack a zombie and attack. Go up to 5, gain 5, go up to 13. And then we only take 9 the crackback. I would also just like to top deck a land and then we can just slant Gargaroth. I think Evolve Sleeper is going to be good, Pontus. They sacked an oven. Why didn't they just sack a treasure? Huh. I can't believe they sacked an actual oven. That's so wild to me. They drew a push. Where is our 5th land? We can't shock it in, though. I think we need the life. So we'll do that. If they attack with Hive again, I might have to block. Can they double activate here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so they can actually just kill us here, potentially. 3. Yeah, they can just kill us here, I think. Hey, like, this is our first match, and Lily hasn't been great. And Lily's just not good at this matchup. They just have too much sack fodder. Playing around Fatal Push. You also just, like, couldn't slam a Gargoyle until turn 9. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, as expected. I don't want to say anything, but I honestly don't think Liliana's going to be that good in this format. I think there's just a lot of fodder. Like, the metas that go wide where Lily kind of struggles against. Modern Green, there's a lot of Llanowar Elves. Like, unless it's against specifically Rakdos. But even then, like, they have Fable Goblin tokens to just sack away, which is kind of awkward. So it's just awkward. Okay, well, we definitely have to double block the Hive. Agreed, for sure. But then, like, if we just look at the grand scope of the meta, like, I don't think she's against Mono Green. I don't think she's good against a lot of the aggro decks. So, sack right of Virtual 2. Can this Garg Daddy bring us back here? Wow. Okay. Is that better than Garg Daddy? So that's... If we slam Gargaroth, they can 1, 2, 3, 4. They can activate Den, attack. We block on the Harvester. They could theoretically give my Gargaroth -2/-2, but still a 4/4. I think I just have to slam the Gargaroth here. They could sack the Cauldron Familiar, bring it back. We're at 2. There's only one creature in our opponent. Oh, yeah, there's only one creature in our opponent's graveyard. So I think we have to slam Garg Daddy here. And then, like, Kane 3? Awkwardly enough. Since you're a pioneer, what do you miss most from Modern? Dark Confidant, for sure. I think Dark Confidant's the card I miss the most. She's definitely decent in any match like her because it's a good card, but she's not going to shine versus anything that beats or control. Yeah, it's. I think it's just unfortunate because I think there's just way more of those kind of decks that are represented in the format currently that are tier 1. Like, we could kind of just look. I mean, again, like, the meta could change. Unless they top deck a Witch's Oven, I don't think we are dead, unless I counted wrong. So it's like, Greasefang is not gonna be, it's not gonna be good against Greasefang. It's good against Control of Rakdos, so it's good against the top 2 tier decks, right? But it's not gonna get against any of the aggro decks. It's good against Izzet Phoenix, though. That episode no. It's probably good against mono red aggro. Better than, like, mono white. Okay. Please let me block. But it's like, it's most of the meta is like, Liliana is unfortunately not great against here. Passed by all the Pepega Liliana streams for the Golgari KO Lily streams. I appreciate it, Dogfish. Appreciate it. I know. I think you have the trifecta of, like, Ginger on Rakdos, Doom on Greasefang, I think, and then I'm on Pepega Golgari. Pepega Witherbloom. So game 3. I just went through into Carthalena. Nice, Adna. That's awesome. I just love how that deck that me and Spider played still is, like, making rumblings in the format. Them drawing is good for me. Okay. We have... Luckily, this is a attack trigger and not a... like lifelink, for example. To get the gain 3 here again. I wonder if I should play Grimflare here too. Do I want to play around a claim? I think I do play both. The way they're playing, like... I guess they would do this anyway. Oh, that's true, Slayerfall. That's true. Obnixilis. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Sorry, my allergies are going off right now. I have to discard this card. Do I have to? They're gonna sack. We're at a virtual 4. I guess I could lose 2 life here. Well, they could if they play a land, attack me. We still block, so they can't really attack here. I think I take 2 here. I think I'll discard this card. I don't want to lose another cat. Okay. Okay. Scan in hand. Ooh, that's a mighty good draw. So we'll attack Gargaroth at the lower loyalty objects list. You could also just throw Glimfriller at our opponent too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could throw Elder Gargaroth at one Obnix list, Grimflare at the other Obnix list. Yeah. Plan to decay this because I don't think they'll sacrifice everything for this guy. So I'll attack Grimflare at this off, this at that. This Obnix list. This at that Obnix list. I have to keep gaining 3 life. Scargos gained us 9 life this game. It's kind of crazy. Alright, what's on top of their library? Mayhem Devil and Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh. I think I have to save the decay for that. Yeah, I think I have to save it for that. Was there a Twitch update to Slamming Links? I'm not aware. Okay. Damn, this game is taking a long time. Our opponent's about to time out here, which is kind of funny. What a game. So we'll go to 4. You can't exactly sack Witch's Oven here either. So all I can do is like sacrifice a blood token. One damage. Targeting me, sure. Let's go 3. Oh, man. Let's go up to 4 just in case. They're going to time our opponent out here. So I'll eat one more creature, but leave this green mana open for Scavenging Ooze. Deathcap Blade. Send both these at Ob, I think. I think I'll make a body here. There's enough creatures. They have Harvest in the graveyard? What does that mean? Are you implying they just have creatures in the graveyard? I'm making a beast also because I'm scared of them just like claiming my scoos I have to block. Oh, yeah, for sure. We also have a Trespasser own graveyard, but like that would take away our Delirium. That's worst case scenario. They have Harvester. Wow. I did not think we were going to win that game. Did not think we were going to win that game. I kind of want to throw a Loth in there. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, Mike. We have 4 Liliana in the main, but in this matchup, Liliana is just like bad. So we're going to trim most of them out. So opponent has 2.5 minutes to win game 3. Yeah, we'll see. I mentioned earlier that I have my reservations about her. I just think that the meta is a little hostile towards her, unfortunately, but... Okay. That was a rough start, but we crawled back. And luckily our opponent conceded there, save us some time. Not bad. I think so too, KVD. This is definitely like not the most optimal build of this deck. I definitely wanted to add agents, what is it called? Evolve Sleeper. Just to have a more load on the ground deck. I think like with Liliana, stuff like Ranger class and his Chariot gets a little weaker. But again, we're just playing with Liliana just to get a general feel of the format. Like this is the shell that we've done really well pre-Dominaria, so we're just literally just adding Lilianas to it. Kevin absolutely out mid-ranges everybody. There's definitely a lot to do for sure. Yeah, exactly. Apparently Pioneer, like Dominaria United is legal Duskry or Duskry. I apologize, I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Like the format is legal, but you can't get the cards. So like the cards that are already legal, like Liliana or the Painland, you could play with already. That like cards that you already, the cards that are already printed before. So Evolve Sleeper is like hexstring for weak formats. I think it's better because you can activate at instant speed. Like that instant speed nature of that card is so good. I'll probably slam a flare. If this is like Greasefang, we have a lot of yard hate. Exactly, Duskry. You gotta tell me how to pronounce that name, but exactly. Okay, sure. We're against the old Greasefang. They milled nothing but shit. Like that is. I guess they could hit a Beseiju. They bring back. What did they? Oh, they put a Blue Martian. Why doesn't Moto say what card they put in their hand anymore? That's awful. Gotta make me do work, huh? This hand dunks on Greasefang, yeah. It sure does. Ooh. Let's attack. Well, they could also slam a Chariot on me, and that would be kind of bad, but... Sorry, I keep coughing. Allergies are going off, and... Ooh, Decay. Probably been the Urborg. Put the Decay on top. So if they like slam a Chariot, that is how we lose this game, quote unquote, but... we'll snag up a Seiju. I don't think it matters. Just got myself a full art 2/2 Grimflare that Ferguson or something else. That's kind of creepy if you really look at it. I don't think oh. Sure. Trespasser's gone. I don't think there's that much blood in Magic art, but that definitely changes things. Oh, the reprint. Oh, I have to see what the reprint looks like. I don't remember the art. Is that the one where it's all like white and blue? I think I know what card you're talking about. So they can't Greasefang me here, so I'm going to just double threat. I sack the Trespasser, A, because we have a backup one, but also because we can attack the Liliana with the Grimflare. Cool. We have no play. Sorry, my mic was off. I'm gonna active Ranger Glass here, and I could just put it on Grimflare and offer the 3-for-1. Excuse me. Cool. So we get Delirium now. So probably just, I don't think we want the lands, but I do think we want the trophy. Because if they draw Chariot. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Why, deck? Why must you do this to me? Motor strikes again, yeah. They're shocking this in. Are they gonna flash us back? Absolutely punished. Absolutely punished. I have the bio trespasser now. Fuck me. Oh my god, I really want that fucking trophy. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh my god, fucking Modo. This is crew 3, right? Oh god. That could literally cost me the match here. Kind of can't attack. Can't really not do anything either. I think we have to pass. We could Trespasser. Kind of want them to, I kind of want a Trespasser and then like make them kill my Trespasser with Boat. And then we have Delirium. We can kind of crack back. Flare's a 3/3. We needed to eat my own Trespasser. I could Liliana plus discard Trespasser and then attack. That is also a line too. Actually, let's do that line. Let's do that line. This game would be a lot easier if we had a trophy. Do we want another trespasser? I think so. This Ranger class is so good. Every time I'm like, I kind of want to cut this card. It's just like, it's just so impressive. It just makes Grimflare, like, if we're going to play Grimflare, we, like, this Ranger class just makes 1,000 times better. Ranger class is bonkers. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I was debating, Gabriel. I feel like the level 3 ability is kind of cherry on top, to be honest. They're attacking Liliana even though they can deal 3 damage to it, unless they're planning to kill my wolf. Pioneer is basically limited, that's funny. Oh. Oh, do they have Witherbloom command? They might have Witherbloom command. Okay. So we can pump Flare to 7. They block Wolf token, double block. So 5. If you attack with Hive, they double block. If we attack with Hive, if they double block the token, they're dead. They have to do 1 on Wolf. 7. So 7, 5, it's 3 is 8. So the hive activation is just dead, right? Through everything. So 4, 5, 6, 8. Double block here. 7. Yeah, so they're dead. No, because if we have if we don't do it, we attack. They could just block a wolf token and theoretically double block the Grimflare, and then they could be at 1 life. But this way, it's for sure lethal, based on my math. Cool. Moto fucked me, but didn't fuck me hard enough with the fucking Grimflare trigger. So go Blake. Noxious Grasp. Okay, sure. Opponent just saw Scavenging Ooze, Graveyard Trespasser, Ranger class, and just didn't want to play against all the hate. Got it. Nice quote, Sana. Nice quote. I mean, it's not wrong though, right? Is it wrong? It's not technically wrong. Pseudo. Not bad. Not bad at all. Poe knows that if you're playing green black or you have no fear of death and therefore no fear of going to jail for breaking your opponent's legs if they win the match. I don't know if I have the physical capabilities to break someone's legs though. But maybe my Graveyard Trespassers do. Definitely my Ranger classes though. God, but like this card's so good. Like I was gonna cut these for Evolved Sleepers. Maybe I need to like keep the Ranger classes and then like trim a Chariot, maybe a Trespasser, and just have like two. I don't think we can cut Ranger classes. The card is just so impressive every time I play with the card. It's just so good. And it's just nice sacrifice fodder for opposing Lilianas too. How dare you play these mediocre cards against the mighty Greasefang combo? Somehow most Reanimer players are very arrogant. Not wrong. For Assassin's Trophy, yeah, Assassin's Trophy is really good in this format. I had a 3-3 Trophy Decay split, but Trophy is just so good. Especially in the format where there aren't that many basics. I mean, I got also trim a Liliana too. One of the 3 drops, right? I think we caught a land. Is this whatchamacallit? Phoenix, or is this that Gear Hulk deck? Could be creativity too. Trespasser, Siege Knight of colors. Not wrong. I was thinking of having Nullhide in the sideboard, depending on how congested Liliana becomes in this format initially. I just don't think that. Honest to God, I don't think Liliana is going to be that great in the format. I think the format already compensates for it. I think there's the only good matchups it's for is really like a handful. So like the Rakdos Mirror and Control. And then Phoenix. And that's it. Like all the creature decks that are like beating up on mono green, it's not that great against. Except for outside like mono red. I think it's good against mono red. But against like spirits, against mono white, I think it's really bad. I don't think it's good against humans. Like it's okay against humans. The creature like mono green has made the format either like it's made the format to where like the creature just go very very wide, and that's Liliana's weakest, right? Okay. Is Baloth legal? I don't think so. Just discard a Phoenix. What's the worst that happen? So I can't attack with my Grimflare, unfortunately. Ooh. Let's get a trigger in, huh? Let's get a trigger in. There's an argument to play Trespasser, but they're kind of desperate, huh? I think I mill the other Grimflare though and keep the trophy on top. It's awkward because I think Liliana is good against us, as in it's good against Rakdos too, right? But I just don't think it's. I think against the rest of the meta, it's awkward. So I think Lava Axe my Grimflare. Jesus Christ. So Island Hall. So they have Consider Lightning Axe. I'm hedging on them, discarding a Phoenix here. If they Lightning Axe and they don't discard a Phoenix, I'm just going to slam a Cletus. Oh. They... Okay. They can mill all these. Yeah, I think I mill all these. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play Cletus. I think so. They're just gonna axe it, but they're gonna axe whatever. They're gonna axe their flare, and I need something. I need some sort of action going now. Do I just want to play my Cletus just to get Lightning Axed? It feels bad. But I think that's the play. Wow, I am behind on chat. I apologize. The Filet of Vigor, I don't know what that card does. Let me look it up. Let me F6 this turn too. I don't think this card will see play. It's competing against like Elder Gargaroth. That's just too hard to compete there. Like it's just a 5 minute 6's trample, and then it makes everything else cheaper. You'd rather just, and if you want to tab with it, but if you can tab with it, you're on the tab with the Gargaroth. I mean, it's price memory, and it's people just love that card. Vinehurst on the 75. Oh, man, they can take another turn. I'm not a fan of Unlicensed Hearse. I feel like it's like it doesn't really do what you want it to do. It taxes your it just, from my experience, it just isn't great. So the hand is Cruise. So we can hold up Trophy here. I don't get why green gets the biggest and best in every cycle. That's not true. But again, yeah, I haven't been a fan of Unlicensed Hearse because, God, I wish they just told me what cards are printed in hand. So Thing, Riverglade, Strategic Plan. So our hand is Cruise, Impulse, Iteration. Now their hand is Impulse, Iteration, 2-9. So if we draw an untap land, we can bring back Underdog. New Lily is not on Moto yet, I believe. I think it's live this weekend. They can just easily recur this Phoenix back. So I think I'm just gonna attack with Underdog here. I think Hearst is also only good against Izzet Phoenix, and that's it. Okay. That's not bad, because we can besiege this hall. I also haven't been a fan of GoBlink either. If they have another Trespass, that's gonna suck. Discard Cruise. Fuck. That's very good for us. How are we not dead? They have 13 cards in library. 10 cards in library. How are we not dead? So 6, 8, 9. They have one card in hand. Does not do anything. So we could trophy one Phoenix and then trophy the other one. Duskrai? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Because, like, you can only do this once. Maybe pay 2 life. I mean, I guess if you have, like, mono green pips and then you have the life to pay by then. 3. That's a really cool line. We're dead anyway. We are dead. I'm not gonna show my other trophy, but that's a cool line. That's a cool line. All right, so extinction event and go blanks. Bring in the duresses and Gargoroth. This is kind of an interesting one because these spiders have reach too. This will be in the maybe pile. Board out the chariots. I think we can board out the decays. Maybe trim a push or two. I think we board out the underdogs. Maybe we just want one extinction event. Maybe just 2 push. Yeah, 2 push is fine. Maybe 1 event. This thing is born to chain oath and this is for life. That's fair too. I mean, you have to build around it for sure. I don't think you can just like... this is awkward. We can't Rage Across on 2. Although I don't think they'll cast anything on 1. So I think I'm okay with Death Calculating here. Let's actually just cast a turn 1 discard spell. Let's Thoughtseize because I might want to take a Shredder. Oh, their hand is just all counter spell. Probably take the planning. Could also take the disruption. And then when they strategic plan, we can go blank them. Oh, okay, well, we just drew a green source. That's nice. Brush some poison oak. Oh, no. That's awful. Sorry to hear, dude. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hall. Okay, so that's a card they drew. Strategic planning. So they mill an Arclight Phoenix. So we will proceed to go blank them. Ooh, Liliana. Yeah, we'll go blank them. Discard Temporal Trespass, discarded Island. So the hand is Opt, Pathway to Unknown. Okay, they played the land that we did not know about. Shredder. Okay. Okay. So now we get to Duress plus Liliana minus them. This is where Liliana's looking pretty good. This is the best Liliana so far today. Best Liliana so far today. And we'll make sure the Liliana first. So then that way they don't get to connive. Do this. So they can hazard, is it creature or any target? Because they can hazard my Liliana and then consider. So I think we'll take the planning. How's it going, Conan? So their hand is Spikefield, Hazard, one unknown. The mill and iteration. Okay. I wouldn't mind a 2-drop here. Thank you. Boop. Make my wolf into a nice little 3/3. Ranger class is very good. I might play this Besagio out. Yeah, I might want to play this Besagio out because if I draw a land and if I activate the Ranger class, I might want, if I have a 2-drop on top stacked with Grimflare, I might be able to play it. Versus like they're so far off activating Hive here or Hall here. I think I just play the Besagio for now. And they're also Spellnecked on red, so I kind of don't want to give them another red source. God, I hate Moto. So, Opt, Steam Vents, Coast. So the hand is Strategic Planning, Lava Coil. Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm debating about which creature to put the counter on. I kind of want... So if we high roll and hit 3 card types with this Grimflare trigger, it can survive the Lava Coil. The other thing is it better just to put on the Wolf token just to stack? Just so like we know they're going to kill the Grimflare. I think I'm going to go with the safer line and put the counter on the Wolf token. I think the odds of us milling 3 card types is so low. Okay, but this is what we're talking about now. So now I can mill 2, put a Grimflare on top, shock this in, put this up to 4, and then cast it. Kalitas on top too. So now they can Lava Coil a Flare. Okay. That was a pretty cool turn. That was a pretty cool turn. So they can go Axe, Axe. Sweet, they Lava Coil the go blank. I wish I was able to had another lands I could draw into with the castle and then go blank them, but wow. So I would have stacked the trophy, and then we could stack it so the trophy is on top, and then if we need to, we can activate castle, draw it, and then trophy. All right. Did opponent not add Impulse yet? I don't think you would add Impulse into this deck. Does it go to the graveyard? Yeah, because it puts the cards on the bottom of your library, and you don't want to do that in this deck. You want to fuel Treasure Cruise and Phoenix. So I don't think you want Impulse in that deck. Gotta keep this in, I guess. Probably play out a Scoos, even though it'll just die. Do I want to play out the Scoos? I might not, actually. Oh. No Phoenix, luckily. We drew both of our 5 drops. I really hope we draw a land here. That'd be best case scenario. I don't think I'm going to play the Scavenging Ooze. I kind of don't want it to, like, bait. Okay. Strategic planning. Okay, so they put... Oh my god. Spell Pierce. Island. Shredder. So they put Pierce and Impulse in hand. I think I'm okay with just Liliana plussing here, discarding a Loth. That it was not what I wanted them to discard. Why didn't they discard it with that's so weird. So if they have 4th land, they could bring back Phoenix. Oh, that's so bad for me. That's very bad for me. So now they can just like 4th land Impulse. Wow, they didn't have a 4th untapped land. That's so unlucky for them. Holy cow. Oh my god, that is so bad. I really hope we draw a 4th land or 5th land for this Gargaroth. I don't think I should Lily minus here. I like all the cards in my hand. And they have 7 cards. They already have the Impulse. I think I play Trespasser here. Okay. Interesting. So, ooh. Well, we know they have the Spell Pierce. So, we'll just cash in this Liliana here. Don't think I want to plus this Liliana yet. I could just discard this Liliana. I already used a Liliana. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I already used Liliana this turn. I am an idiot. No, that was a quick strategic planning. They knew what they wanted, I guess. They wanted a cruise. Hall. Fifth land would be nice. I'll eat a impulse, I guess. I don't think it matters. They already discarded one anger, which is interesting. There's a spell pierce. There it is. I think I plus Liliana here. We have the trophy. Ooh, they milled double Phoenix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they milled all these. So they can bring back double Phoenix. So I'll probably Liliana minus. Oh, unless they want to take out the Liliana, they don't. Yeah, so Liliana minus. Probably make a 3/3. Eat a Phoenix. Pass. Sure. I'm not going to trophy end step here. I want to play around Spell Pierce. We did see, I think, 2. Shredder, sure. Now we will trophy, because we don't have to play around Spell Pierce anymore. Trophy. I was gonna say, I feel like, do I just not plus with this Liliana? Because I kind of want to save the trophy for the Hall. We could just like right click, attack all, and make another beast. Scoos can eat 2 creatures at minimum. Go to 5. They have to chomp. Yeah. Cool. 3-0. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some more water real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, 3-0. So we beat Rakdos Sac, Abzan, Greasefang, Izzet, Phoenix. We'll keep this. I would like a third land, probably. Mono green. That's sufficient. Oh, I already 5-0'd, I think, a couple streams ago. So I don't think... I guess if it's like another 5-0, sure, but I don't think that's like a big deterrent or anything. I feel like we have to decay this and attack. Sucks we don't have another 2-drop. Yeah, I boarded Weather Rootstone against Greasefang. They do have answers to it, but they also need answers to Runestone, Scavenging Ooze, and then Trespasser. Like it's a lot of we're overloading their anti-hate. I wish this was a Scavenging Ooze. That we could have decayed this and gotten value, but or like then they wouldn't have gotten value. I think I have to decay this and just we're the aggro deck here. Gonna hope the rest of the hand is just like ass. But like if they slam a Cavalier here, and they already have the Nykthos too, so this looks bad. Like this Trespasser really needed to be a Scooze. Unfortunately, it's not. Okay. We have the Storm. Oh, we have to slam the Trespasser here. You would also just Suicide or Trespasser and play Kalidas. We have to take their Storm regardless. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so they have enough to storm. I think we just have to Suicide or Great Trespasser into the storm, unfortunately. We can also bluff. So do Kalidas. We can't let them storm. But we can next turn hopefully Bloodchief's Thirst this, and that's like all they do. Oh man. That's not all they do. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can meteor golem my Kalidas. Yeah, that's game. What do you mean by that, Corey? I think I'm gonna change this Lothan to a second Gargroth. It's been really impressive. So take the extinction events. Pour in the noxious grasps. Downfall. Maybe warning Gargoth just because it outsizes all their dudes. I think we warn at least 1 or 2 runes down. I think because we have Liliana, like we kind of need to have the pushes in. We'll board the chariots for sure. The underdogs can come out. Maybe just 1 runestone. Trim a Lily, trim a Trespasser. I'll take a look after this match, Corey. Yikes. Sounds a lot better. Sand is even a lot better. Guess we have to bottom the Glade. Alright, Grimflare. Take me to the promised land. Alright. Don't hit a second land opponent. That is the goal. Just remind me if I don't, Corey. Like, literally, the match looks like it's about to end. Just say, like, deck tack. They found a forest. Found a lair. I'm gonna grasp this elf. Thoughtseize. We don't have the second black source for this Kalidas, which is really awkward. I don't even have the second black source for this either. So I think I mill the Thirst, and do I just mill the Thoughtseize too? think I do. I think I just milled everything. I think I'm gonna dedicate my turns just attacking with his lair. So they're at 18. They go to 14, and hopefully this Grimflare is delirious by then. I guess I could keep the Thoughtseize, but I kind of want just like a Black Source, right? We get Thoughtseize, attack for 1. I'll keep the Thoughtseize. So I don't think there's a point in attacking the Kiora down or trophying it. Don't think there's a point in... I guess we have the Thoughtseize, take the Cavalier. So get out of the land. Need a land on the top. Extinction event. Okay, so we get Thoughtseize them again, because I'll probably play the Karn. Karn minus, they can go to 3. Plus they go to 6. I kind of have to... So, if they slam Karn here, which they probably will, they could plus go to 6. We don't have enough Delirium to take this down. 6, 3. So I think I mill the Death Cap Glade. And then keep Thoughtseize on top. They can slam the Karn and then plus. We can Thoughtseize, attack Karn down to 1. So they can't do anything. Why does Kira have so much loyalty? These Planeswalkers, they just fucked up Planeswalkers. Like, just throw over the Spark. They just fucked up. So they do plus. So we get Thoughtseize, take a Chariot, and then attack the Karn down. Because I don't think we could beat a Chariot with our current configuration. So we have Extinction Event off the top. That's a lot of old growth troll that they just milled. So I think I'm going to Extinction Event and do Odd and then attack. don't have the second black source. Sorry, I'm muted again. I'm definitely putting the castle. I'm going to draw the castle first. They could go Karn. 2-drop. I think I want to go castle. Attack it out. I think I want to put Liliana second. I have the trophy of the heart here. Oh my god. Aggro troll. This is such an uphill battle here. Holy shit. So they can storm eventually too. Oh, I mean, I don't think we have the time to activate castle, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure, Mark. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. So they can definitely storm here. Oh, they found the Nykthos. Alright. Can this storm a whiff? Is there a world where this storm can whiff? Just go like Llanowar Elf, Llanowar Elf. Does that count? I guess so. Okay, I think we're screwed. Like, I don't think Liliana's good against this matchup. So, we know we're going to draw a Trespasser. So they have 2 Store the Vessels. We're like so close to turning the corner, but GG. We just need him to like fade one draw. Again, like I don't think Liliana is good in that matchup. Oh, thanks, Corey. 4 underdog is all. So I mentioned Werewolf Pack Leader, and I'm gonna go on my spiel again. Werewolf Pack Leader, I want to preface by saying I really like Werewolf Pack Leader as a Magic card. I would much prefer a Werewolf Pack Leader than Groomflare or Ranger class. I think Werewolf Pack Leader is a really, really good Magic card. I don't think the mana in this format supports Werewolf Pack Leader, because you often want to go turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Werewolf Pack Leader, i.e. 2-drop, and you can't do that with the mana base available. You have 4 Blooming Marshes, 4 Overgrown Tombs, and that's it. You can't play any of the manlands on turn 1, so it's like it's like an oxymoron in a sense, where it's like you can only play those early on, and you can't, because you can't go Hive on turn 1 Thoughtseize and cast a Werewolf Pack Leader on turn 2. Same with Lair. You can't Thoughtseize on 1 and then Werewolf Pack Leader on turn 2. The pathways you can't play, because you have to pick one side and you can't cast the other, and then you can't use that as the other colored source. So you need literally 20 dual lands, according to Frank Karsten, to make Werewolf Pack Leader playable. And you could theoretically go 4 Blooming Marsh, 4 Overgrown Tomb, 4 Lanaro Waste, and that's 12. A, that's not enough to have the replicate sources, and B, that's really, really painful, and that's where you and that's where like it's the beauty of having a 2-color mana base kind of gets thrown out the window. I think Jewel Thief, I think you mentioned Jewel Thief in the Discord, Corey. I think Jewel Thief is good. I just think Briarbridge Tracker is better. I don't think the trample matters here. I'd rather have a clue than the treasure token. The only situation where you want Jewel Thief is where you really need to trigger Revolt right away, and that's where the treasure comes in. Or if you want to ramp to a 5-drop on turn 4, but we're not a 5-drop heavy deck, and I can see in your list that you don't have it. 2 Saurons are okay. I think I would much prefer Cletus in the main, but that is definitely meta bit dependent. I like 4 trophies over the 2. You have 4 decay, 2 trophy, unless it's a meta call where you have a lot of spirits. I would much prefer 4 trophy, 2 decay. Maybe this is just me playing mono green online a lot, and I would much prefer trophy for that matchup. Pithing Needle is interesting. You're gonna have to explain to me why you want Pithing Needle in the deck. Same with Shadow Spear. I see you have the 2 trophies on the side, and that makes sense. But I would much prefer just having the 4-2 split main, and then just have 2 open slots in the sideboard. Damage Spear is only for Lotus, so I think you could probably cut 1 unless there's a lot in your meta. 2 Downfall is good. Light Source is okay. 1 Student fine. So the rest of your sideboard's fine. I kind of like maybe some of the cards that are missing that's not in your list. So I think I'm going to add 2 Gargoths over the second Loth. I think 2 Gargoths is really, really good in the sideboard. Otherwise, our deck, their sideboard's pretty identical. I mean, you don't have Noxious Grasp, but again, I'm hedging a lot more towards mono green. But again, I just don't think the deck can support Werewolf Pack Leader. But if you want to be able to cast it on too. Do you think they should unban Fetches Pioneer? No, I don't want them to do that. Pithing Needle names Teferi, Perhelion mainly. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm not saying it's a bad cyber card. It's just interesting. I'm just kind of curious on what you boarded in against. And if it's against Greasefang and Control, that's fair too. I get it. That makes sense. I kind of like, honestly, I feel like I'm the only person that feels this way, but I like Pioneer having bad mana base. I like that. You shouldn't be, being a 3-color deck shouldn't be free. And with fetches, it's literally free. If you're gonna have fetches, you have to ban Shocklands. I just don't think that the format should have good mana, because as you can see, when format has good mana, it just turns into good stuff decks. And especially with Omnath still legal in the format, I don't want fetches in the format. I like how there is a cost to being 2 colors even. Like we're a 2 color deck and we can't play Werewolf Pack Leader. It sucks, but I like that aspect of this format. I don't want the mana to be good. I want the mana to actually be kind of bad. It makes balanced magic. And maybe it's just the boomer in me, and I feel like you should get punished for running multiple colors, but I feel like that should be a thing. I know it's hindsight. Let me keep this hand. I know it's hindsight, I know not, but I think if you don't keep push in for L's, then you shouldn't take what Thoughtseize. Well, I only took it specifically because they had they only had one land and an oath. So I think I think in that specific situation I take the Lana Ralph. I wish I was on the play here. Yeah, I mean I want to play Abzan, right? So oh god, this is not looking good for us. It's not looking for a little team. It does. I mean, sure, but like, their hand is also loaded. You can't Thoughtseize a single threat either, right? So if I pass the turn, they can Brutal Cathar. I think I just play this underdog here. And if they go Thali's Lieutenant, we could still chomp. This is such a play draw dependent matchup, too. Okay, cool. If they go double Thali's Lieutenant, oh. God damn it, they're gonna put out the Cathar here too. Oh my god, we're gonna just absolutely get boned. Oh, this is a very good hand. I think I take. Trophy. They might put the counter on the Lieutenant. I think we pass. Yeah, but then you're just like slowing yourself down, right? Turtle Tear, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Like you're just slowing yourself down. Like you're just not curving out. And that's such a detriment. Okay, I'm glad they put on the hell yeah. Okay, cool. This is alright, so we could push this, block here, trophy this, take 4, take 7 technically. Do they have Brave? If they have Brave, then they just had it all. Man, the hand was so good. If the last card is Brave. Oh, because of Thalia, you're right. I'm such a dingus. Oh, that just cost me the game. Yeah, I can't get Dahlia. I forgot. Should I have trophied here then? Trophy here. Block. No, I don't think we're winning that game, regardless. Especially with the Adelaide in play, just don't think that's possible. Extinction Event's out. Grasper in. Gargoyle seems good. I like having all the thought seizes in. I feel like a lot of people board it out, but I think I trim a Liliana. We could keep it on the play, theoretically. I think I'll trim an Underdog too. Totally forgot about Brave plus Thalia though, for sure. Man, these hands fucking suck. Sure. All right, we can set up a Liliana here. If they go Thalia, oh, they drew the Mutavault. Gosh darn it. I think I'll decay here. I think I'll save the I think I'll just Liliana and cash it in. Because if they spend their turn just Mutavaulting attacked by Liliana down, like whatever, right? I could also Trespasser, but then like I don't know. It just seems a lot better just to do this. We are throwing our Liliana away, quote unquote, but like we are just. But then they spend their whole turn doing that, and then we can grave our Trespasser, hold up Fatal Push. Like if this is the whole turn, like I am very happy. Questing Beast is I think just doesn't generate enough value. I'd rather have like a Kalidas. Especially with how creature centric the format is right now, with like mono white, spirits, mono red. Kalidas just does a lot more. And then like if it doesn't really do well against this looks like a Brave to me. Maybe I shouldn't have exiled that last card. With Trespasser. Because then the Scoos can't really attack. Okay. Okay. There's our last card, Brave. Probably. I mean, we have to use it. Like, gotta get that card out of their hand. Maybe I should have blocked first. That was a misplay. Noxious Grasp. I think I'll grasp this now to play around another Brave. Our opponent's kind of flooding hard, though. Oh my god, stop. So I think Trespasser can block the Cathar. The Scavengers can block the Kithing. We take 8, go to 9. I think that's our best avenue to victory here. Nice draw deck. Oh, man. So they can boot everything up. Oh, Jesus. Are we dead? This is a very good hit. Like, even though they flooded, like, they drew 2 Mutavaults, so it kind of doesn't really count as flooding. But they drew very well. They don't attack. That's very good for us. That's very good for us. If we can draw a Cletus, for example, we are right back in this game. It's not count as a Cletus. So I think I shock this in. Because then I can make it into a 3/3. And if I need a trade, I can. Single Scavenging Ooze is just balling out here. Extinction Event also kind of awkwardly doesn't do anything. Oof. That's really good. We need like a Gargaroth. Tireless Tracker is kind of awkward because you kind of there's no fetch lands, and B, like this format you kind of need to deploy your threats on curve, and Tireless Tracker you really don't want to cast on 3. If you're gonna play a card like that, it's just much better to play something like Briarbridge Tracker where you can just get a lot of value that way. So can I attack with this Lair now? Turn into a 4/4. So we go back to 12. They attack everything. I guess with the Shepherd it changes the math. Block the Lieutenant. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't think we can attack with the Lair. Trophy. We really need like a Cletus here. Don't think we can do anything. Think we have to sit back. Sold her car. That's why she's tireless. Yeah. Um. We need to draw pretty hot to crawl back in this game. Especially with double Luminar Gas Sprint going. Maybe our only out is like... kind of want them to attack. I don't think I can let them put 1/1s into play. Can I let them put 1/1s in play? Let me see. If I block here, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I can't. I literally can't let them have another body in play. I need a meat hook massacre. For real. For real. It's grasp. I think we just have to sandbag. Fortunate language wouldn't kill these. Well, luckily I have skews. We just need a Cletus off the top. A Cletus would be very good here. They could also attack for lethal pretty soon, I think. Oh, what's that card? Witches, whatever. It's like all creatures of a certain type get -X or whatever. Try to find that sweeper. Witch's Vengeance, thank you. I think this card will be playable if tribal decks become a big thing. Only costs 3 mana too. A lot of humans. I mean, it doesn't answer the Thalies right here, but or the Limerick Aspirates, but Ritual Suit is also a consideration too. Just there's a lot of Rakdos Sac. But we're very low precision in this game. Path of Bear is also an option. But I think this one has the white in it, right? Yeah. If you're gonna run this under colors, you'd rather just run Ritual Suit, I think. I get it's 1 mana, but not Ritual Suit, Calling Ritual, sorry. I don't know. Honestly, all in all, like Liliana just has not been impressive for me, in my opinion. I don't think the card's that great in this format. I will just call it the way the meta is now. If the meta becomes heavy Rakdos, then I could change my opinion. But like the way Pioneer is now, I just don't think it's gonna be great. I agree. Because it really doesn't improve any of our bad matchups either. Okay. Going for it. They're going for it. Okay, so let's think. We besiege you the Mutavault. I guess we can see where they put the counters on with the aspirants before we do anything. And then we might prioritize putting, destroying all of the odd. So we besiege you this. Are we just dead? Kill. Kill. Block. Alright, let's just try this. Oh, we need a noxious grass something too. So we kind of don't have the luxury to eat something. No, I guess we do, huh? We can make this into a lair. No. So we have to spend the mana on the grasp. Alright, can we survive? This is Thaler's Lieutenant. This is Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, we can block first, then grasp. So if we block here, block here. So, chop. So we can grasp this bodyguard. Our only out is literally Extinction Event. So I think we have to do this, right? They might sack this to prevent this from dying. And then we can grasp this, take 9. And we go up to 4. We survive 1 Mutavault hit. Again, our out is Extinction Event. I'm playing to draw into Extinction Event. So I have to kill this guy. If they don't sack this, that's a really good play on them. So they didn't sack the bodyguards. That's good on them. So I don't think we have any outs here. That's definitely not an out. We needed like another body, right? So that we can eat. We kind of needed... Yeah, I think we're just dead. 3-2. It's not bad. Still take it, though. I think, I just don't like Liliana in this format. I don't know. I think they're just, again, like, the matchups it's good against are specifically Rakdos, Blue Eye Control, and Izzet Phoenix. And even then, the plus is kind of a shot in the dark, right? I think the Ranger class has been really impressive. I think that's a card that I'm going to probably keep in the next draft. So I'll probably see if we can try to muster up some Evolve Sleepers. Because that is a card that I do want to try with Liliana of the Veil, both with and against. I don't think Chariot's good in the main anymore, so I think if I cut the Chariot and cut like a Trespasser, I can have 2 Evolve Sleepers, or maybe just like cut a Liliana, so instead just have 3 Liliana and have 2 Evolve Sleepers. That'll go up the creature count to 16, so Ranger class gets a little bit better too. So I think, I don't know, I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. People can sell cards to the bots. So I think, let's go 1.8. So I'm gonna call it here. I might be back tomorrow, if not for sure Friday. See if I can get the cards, but like kind of what I'm thinking. Elder Gargoth has been very impressive. Me too, Mark. I've only really played 3. I agree with you. I think we can go second Gargoth because this card is just so good. It's just been very impressive. I think we'll cut the Loth because we don't have the Chariots anymore. They come out tomorrow? Okay, then we'll see if I can get some tomorrow. If not, oh, the cards are on. Oh, cool. I can actually like say I'm gonna add this. I might try something like this and see how Lily feels in this build, where there's like no Chariots, and just kind of just see. I think this improves the deck overall. I think this provides a mana sink. Like if we had Evolve Sleeper that game, just having mana sinks and just draw cards with Evolve Sleeper is pretty good. I could also just play Pivot to Modern tomorrow. If I end up being able to stream, I probably won't be able to. I actually think about it with my work schedule. I don't think I'll be able to. So I'll think about it on Friday. If the cards are out on Friday, I'll probably stream this. If the cards are not out on Friday, I'll probably stream Modern. I saw Electro Bob 5 with a Bitter Ball or some list, so I might just play that and then just stream this probably next week because I'm gonna take this weekend off. So I think this might be the updated list post Dominaria United. At least just trying out the Evolve Sleepers. I don't think we want 3 because I think it's just too much mana invested into this card. Worst case, it's a 2-mana 2/2 bear, and then it turns into a 3/3. But yeah. But I really appreciate everyone tuning in and hang out. I know you hate Trespasser work, but it's like it's a good card. It's a 2-for-1 at least. It drains and it gives the deck reach. It's main deck yard hate against Phoenix and Greasefang, and like Kroxa against Rakdos. It's good. Like this card is just a good mid-range card because if you want to trade with it, it just takes a lot of resources. It just does a lot into one card. You have an uphill battle fighting saying that card is not good. We could raid Ginger or we could raid Fluffy. I've been raiding Fluff. Oh, Force Siege. Oh my god, I think I have to do this. Again, in a deck like Rock where you just need reach too. Like I've won so many games off Trespasser just draining for 2 or 3. Like it definitely helps cross the finish line. Okay, I want to... Come on, commercial. But I really appreciate what you're hanging out. If you want to support the channel, please hit that follow button. Trying to get to 1,800 Twitch followers. And if you want to check out my past streams, go to my YouTube. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs there. Join the Discord if you want to come hang out, discuss more Rock. Follow me on Twitter. But we're going to have to raid Fluffy because they are... I got 1 of Siege. I know. I'm so upset. All right, everyone. I don't think I'll be back tomorrow now I think about it with my work schedule, so I'll probably be back Friday, same time. Either back with Modern or playing Pioneer. I really want to try Evolve Sleepers. So I don't think I want to play a build without Evolve Sleepers, I don't think. I think that's just a tease. So I really appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. Hope to catch everyone next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. Catch everyone next time.